What a mess. Anyway, more on that later. How's that for a lead-in? Let's see. Made a whole bunch of videos this last weekend, and the only one I could find when I downloaded everything onto the computer was my time-lapse of mowing the backyard. So, thought I'd just give you a quick update on the Yeep. Changed the fuel filter. It's down under there somewhere. Bring the flashlight with me. I don't see one. There we go. Right there. So, of course, can't see it from up here, and I'm not going to crawl underneath. Trust me, it's down in there somewhere. There's the gas tank. There's the shock. It's down up in there somewhere. So, fuel filter's been changed. Was able to locate. See if I can show it on the camera here. And if you look, I have to find it myself again. There it is. And let's see, if you look at that little coupling right in there that doesn't want to focus. Kind of a grayish looking thing back in there. That is the lead wire to my temperature switch, which controls the temperature gauge. However, picked it up, fired the motor, and within just a couple minutes she was running hot, according to the gauge. Motor started running rough. Wanted to stall out. Problem I've been having here recently. So I figured, okay, maybe it's a thermostat. So came up here to the engine side, and engine was hot. Radiator, upper radiator hose, radiator cap were all cool. So went ahead and put a new thermostat on. There's the housing for that. Sorry about the lousy lighting. It's Monday night, just got off work. And put it all back together, fired it up, same problem. She was running hot. Usually it'd get up to about the 210 mark on the gauge and then shut it down. So next thing, I've had the same problem. My motor was hot, radiator was cold. So went down and priced a water pump. There's my new fancy water pump, 40 bucks, AutoZone, limited lifetime warranty, brand new, no core exchange. There's the old one. Got to get that hard line off. It's kind of seized on there pretty good. I guess I can shoot it with some more WD here. Can't find my good penetrating hole. I just did. See if I can get through this whole mess without killing myself. Good old PV blaster. Every garage should have a can of this stuff around. Soak that. So, this one actually seems to be in pretty good shape. Doesn't, not that you can see there. See if we can get some light down here. So, doesn't rock. The bearings seem to be good. Maybe just a little. No, maybe no play. Just the pump rolling. Spins. A little bit of a squeak in there, but no signs of any leakage. So I don't know. After I tore it all apart and talked to a few people today at work, maybe it was an air bubble in the system. Just wasn't bleeding out. So, because I had no circulation at all when you open the cap. So we can look down in there, and there's where the pump sits. I had to clean the gasket material off and all that yet. I had to pull the power steering pump and bracket off. No big deal. Had it all apart in about an hour. There's all the bits and pieces up on top here. All the tools I used. So that's where we're at right now, doing a water pump. Get that taken care of, and I hope it works. I'd like to have this thing up and going here soon. Of course, it's May, what, 3rd, 2010. We're had real heavy winds earlier today. Real heavy. Gusting up to 60 miles an hour in some spots. That power was out for a couple hours. And let's see here. What do we got? What is it? 46 degrees out here right now. This is more in tune with March weather, not May. Snow level's down to about 2,000 feet in the mountains, which is not too far from me. I think I'm at about 500 elevation or something like that. But anywho, so that's where we're at on the Jeep. Didn't get to do anything with the Ford. I did move it, kind of straighten it out in the driveway, and it had a heck of a time going into reverse. So I don't know what's going on with that. I've got the fluid and the filter for the transmission. We're going to try changing that. I was hoping to do that yesterday, but didn't get to it. Was playing with this thing. Here's the drive belt. I should probably just pick up a new one. It's in pretty good shape, but it's showing crackage. I'll just throw that one in the spare parts bin, keep it as a backup. Those can't be that expensive. Anyway, that's where we're at. Want to get this thing on the road. Want to try to figure out the Ford. If it's not going to work, it's going to have transmission problems, and I'm probably going to scrap it. Yank the motor out and save that for a future project. Yank the 8.8-inch Ford rear end and using this. Anywho, that is where I'm at. Can't think of anything else to update you on, vehicle-wise. Covered the weather. It's cold. Water pumps, fuel filters. Interior shot of the dark insides. I want to get this thing going. I want to drive it. I want to play with it. I want to four-wheel it. I want to get some real dirt on them tires. This fake stuff from the neighborhood. So we'll just end with a shot of the underhood all torn apart. Oh, one other thing. I noticed when I was putting the temperature switch in, that valve cover seemed to show a lot of oil seepage. I know these things are notorious for leaking. The guy I bought it from said he put a new gasket in, and you can see the red gasket stuff all the way around oozing out. So I thought on a whim, let's just see how tight those bolts are. Maybe they just need to be tightened down a little bit. Every single one of them, except for the very front one, right there, was finger tight. That one was snugged down pretty good. So grabbed the wrench and torqued them all down, but haven't really been able to run it much with the thing overheating. So I think what I'll do, I'm going to get everything put back together, leave the hoses off, let this thing coast out in the driveway, park it out there on a warmer day, and try to flush the radiator just to see if there's anything in there. And hopefully that'll fix anything. Hopefully it's not a blockage in there. The radiator itself doesn't look bad. I don't see any signs of leakage. I don't know if it's the original or not. It could be. It's got a lot of pitting on that aluminum there. So hopefully I don't need a radiator. But anyway, that is where I'm at right now, Monday night. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go upload this. Try to get that one fitting off the old pump there. That's all I'm going to do tonight. Got off work. It's kind of cold out. I'm a little tired. So enjoy your evening, and we'll catch you next time. Bye-bye.